Both in Michigan and many other parts of the country, restaurants are facing a second round of closures. Alicia Nieves looks at the impact we're already seeing and how people losing their jobs is almost a certainty this time.
In 2016, the restaurant Eden in Chicago opened. Owner Jody Fife says at the start of this year,
we went from having the absolute best first quarter that we've ever had a week into March
to a week later closing down with many other restaurants in the city and the country.
So at that time, we had 526 employees. If you look at it today, we have 24.
Although Eden opened up again over the summer, by the end of the season, concern over a second round of closures in the winter forced her to make a tough decision.
Essentially, we had to close the restaurant, and that was like a death. It was like a death of a family member.
Fife is now focused on keeping her other business, catering, afloat, while now seeing the reality of what she feared. Her state is one of more than a half dozen shutting down indoor dining this month.
It's becoming very devastating here in the state of Illinois.
Sam Toya is with the Illinois Restaurant Association and says it's about jobs for workers too.
But if things don't change with no indoor dining or no stimulus bill, 66% of the restaurants feel they could be out of business in 4 months.
This week, the National Restaurant Association sent a letter to governors and mayors across the country, noting it has, quote, not found any systemic outbreaks of COVID-19 from the hundreds of thousands of restaurants around the country that operate within the association's guidance. It's urging officials to reconsider current bans and future ones based on the data. Sean Kennedy is with the National Restaurant Association.
We are such a vital part of serving an underserved community, finding them jobs, finding them a livelihood, that when we shut down, a lot of folks do not have transferable skills that they can apply elsewhere. The restaurant industry really needs to stay strong so we can take care of these people.
And with no new stimulus bill, these workers, along with restaurant owners, stand to lose their livelihoods. I'm Alicia Nieves reporting.